Published, 7:23 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 5th of July 2018. Updated, 7:24 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 5th of July 2018. It's the sport known as the beautiful game, and sometimes it's played in quite beautiful places, as these pictures show. In Greenland there's a pitch surrounded by snow-topped mountains and deep blue iceberg-peppered water. And deep in the Malaysian jungle a football pitch can be seen buried in a vast sea of vegetation. Then there's the eye-popping Henningsvaer football pitch in the Lofoten archipelago in Norway's Arctic Circle. It's surrounded by some of Europe's most breathtaking scenery. There are also pitches in surprising urban locations, such as floating in Marina Bay in Singapore and on the roof of a skyscraper in Tokyo, right next to the world's busiest crossing. Scroll down to see the amazing places where people gather for a kickabout. They're all incredible, but aren't likely to host a World Cup anytime soon. A football match takes place in Tasiilaq, Greenland, on a pitch surrounded by stunning scenery including deep blue iceberg-peppered water and snow-capped peaks with space at a premium in the metropolis of Singapore. One football pitch there floats on water in the famous Marina Bay. The picturesque ETH Stadium, in the village of the same name, which is located in the northwest of the island of Aotearoa in the Faroe Islands. This remarkable image, taken using a drone by a teacher in the Malaysian region of Nabawan, captures a school futsal court buried in a vast sea of vegetation. The eye-popping Henningsvaer football pitch in the Lofoten archipelago in Norway's Arctic Circle. It's surrounded by some of Europe's most breathtaking scenery. It might be one of the most desolate places on Earth, but people still want to play football. 2,500 meters up in the Himalayas in Tajikistan, an aerial shot showing a football field buried inside a busy ring road in Shenyang in China's northeastern Liaoning province. The streets of the Bolivian capital, La Paz, may look crowded, but locals have still found space for a full-size football pitch. Roxina, the largest and the most populous favela in Brazil, is surrounded by beautiful mountains and also has its very own football pitch. Most tourists in Tokyo visit the famous Shibuya crossing, which is said to be the busiest intersection in the world. But many will be unaware that if they fancy a kickabout, a nearby skyscraper has a football field on its rooftop. The village of Tamnugal, near Agdz in Morocco. There might not be grass, but it doesn't stop die-hard football fans from having a game. The Victoria Stadium in Gibraltar, which sits right underneath the famous rock. Pictured are Lincoln Red Imps FC and College Europa FC's players taking part in the Gibraltar Cup final football match on May 10, 2014.